Hello and welcome to the January edition of Today from the Heart. I'm Rachel.
And I'm Neve, and we are broadcasting from the David J. Bloom Broadcast Suite.
Now let's get a look at what one talented freshman likes to do in her free time.
I've been making art since I was really little, but I didn't start getting serious about it until 3 years ago when I started taking actual art lessons. I started it because I just liked it a lot. My favorite thing I've ever painted is probably a tiger that I did once. My favorite type of art is probably painting because I just feel like you can experiment with a lot of styles and just do whatever you want with it. Because there's watercolor, acrylics, oils. I probably draw every day, just doodles and stuff, but I paint at least once a week, either in my elective or outside of school. I really enjoy art because it's sort of like a de-stressor, and I can just put my thoughts onto the paper or canvas and just get out of my mind. I get my inspiration from either nature or just my everyday life. So this is my collage, and I sort of went for a theme of blue, and then I incorporated the word water throughout it. I find time to do art during my elective or after school when I don't have practice or a game. I'm happy that I have art in my life, and I'll continue to do it for upcoming years.
Thank you, Maggie, Jackie, and Olivia.
Wow, that was incredible. I know I could never draw like that.
Now, let's get an inside look at the freshman's favorite class of the cycle, peer leadership.
Hi, I'm Mia.
I'm Fiona.
I'm Shay.
And we're juniors, so we did peer leadership as freshmen 2 years ago. Our favorite memory was probably watching a horror movie in the theater. It was organized by our peer leaders. And Shay and I are terrified of horror movies, so we were holding hands the whole time, literally screaming at every blind cut. And then the seniors decided to play a trick on us.
During probably the most intense scene, seniors barged in screaming, and then every single person in our peer leadership. We were screaming bloody murder. It was horrible.
We're on the rowing team, and I'm her peer leader.
A good thing about having the same peer leader as a captain is that there's someone to guide you not only in sports and academics, but also socially.
My advice for freshmen is to open up and initiate conversation with seniors, because that could lead to long-lasting friendships throughout high school, and it's nice to have upperclassmen kind of guide you throughout your first year.
You need to engage in conversations and start them if you want to be close to them. There's nothing more awkward than just sitting in silence.
It was good knowing one of my peer leaders going into the school year since we had already met in preseason.
We are still in contact with our peer leaders. We have a group chat, and we normally Snapchat on every person's birthday or whenever something funny happens.
Yeah, we'll have random conversations and everyone's just chiming in.
Yeah, I got to know one of my peerlings before the year even started, and that was really helpful and nice to know. Having a peerling on my team is really fun because I'm able to check in on her if she needs anything.
Peer leadership's really fun if you take advantage of it.
Yeah, it was literally the best part of freshman year.
Freshman year, highlight of the year.
Wow, I miss peer leadership. Thanks Neve, Dylan, and Lily. Hey Neve, do you ever wonder what the class of 2019 is up to now?
Let's find out.
My name is Sophie Skinner, and I represent the class of 2019.
My name's Deacon Haggerty, and I represent the class of 2019.
I go to Tufts University.
I attend Fordham University Rose Hill campus in the Bronx.
I go to the College of the Holy Cross in Worcester, Massachusetts.
So I am currently on the Mode magazine team, which is our school's fashion magazine.
I'm on the swimming and diving team at Tufts University.
There's a club ski team, which I think I'm doing.
I attend track practices. I did do cross country at Sacred Heart. I loved it.
I did broadcast journalism at Sacred Heart, and I'm majoring in film and media at Tufts.
I did art. Love her. Miss Westcott, shout out. Have a day. I'm having a great time in my art class.
I loved math at Sacred Heart. All of my teachers were amazing, and I think about them all the time.
How Sacred Heart has shaped me into the student I am today. It's a fun one. You developed really good writing skills.
Some advice I would give to the upper schoolers is to make time for your friends and family, even when you're busy.
Sacred Heart is definitely going to be some of the most fun 4 years and stressful.
I think the most important piece of advice would be to never defer your own enjoyment. Do something that makes you happy every single day.
We are so glad to see they're doing well. I can't believe that will be me one day. We all know we have some pretty talented athletes here at Sacred Heart. Let's see how good they really are.
What do you think the world record is?
It's probably like 19.8.
Like 19.5? How hard do you think it's going to be to beat it?
I think it's going to be very hard because I don't do swim team.
To beat the world record? Very hard.
I think the world record is
if you do
20 baskets.
I'm gonna go 25. 25. Yeah.
Ratchet. I think I made 4 baskets.
I think I made 6 baskets.
Hey Neve, what do runners do when they forget something?
What?
They jog their memory.
Thanks Rachel, Lauren, and Nuha.
Let's find out more about the talents of our new upper school English teacher, Dr. Lillo.
I think I started singing first. As a young boy, I had a really bright singing voice. I started singing probably when I was 7, 8 years old. And then through a choir that I sang in, I got cast as a backup singer for Kenny Rogers, the country star, and did a tour with him. And then through that got cast in a play. And as soon as I got cast in a play, I was like, yeah, this is it. I'm done with the choir thing. I just want to do theater now. So I was probably 5th grade. After college, I acted professionally for about 10 years. And I was doing a 6-month-long tour of an off-Broadway musical, and I was deeply unhappy. And I came to realize that I enjoyed the rehearsal process and the research process. So I first started teaching when I was in high school. I was a very advanced theater student, and so the theater school that I was a part of hired me and another young man named Rory O'Malley, who went on to get nominated for a Tony when we were seniors in high school, to start teaching. All throughout college, one of my side careers was I paid my way through college by teaching acting on the side. And then I didn't teach for years and years and years until I was doing my graduate work at Fordham University. My favorite part of teaching at Sacred Heart is the ability to empower young people to not just find their own ideas, but find their own voices and find confidence in those voices so that they can go out into the world and advocate for the type of world they want to be a part of. I'm most excited for 2 things. Number 1, I'm really excited to see the plays and musicals that the school puts on. But number 2, I'm really excited to see where my students are as writers by the end of the year.
Whoa, he's quite the triple threat. Thanks Genevieve, Edvika, and Sophia. Let's see what the youngest members of our Sacred Heart community are up to now.
My name is Isabella. My name is Sadie. I like school because we do art and music. I like to play on the playground because I play exercise. My favorite book is Princess Isabella at Home. My favorite book is Pinkalicious. I would feel sad to leave because there's something going on that's fun. They'll pick me up, and I wouldn't want them to pick me up. You're in high school? Yeah, and that's a big school.
They are so cute. Thanks, Kenza and Nadia. Let's see how up-to-date our Sacred Heart community members are with the latest TikToks.
Hi, I'm Grace.
And I'm Johnny, and welcome to Hall Fast.
Today, we're going to be roaming the halls of Sacred Heart and asking people to perform TikTok dances for us.
Come on, let's go.
Oh no, you got a disease. Maybe you got lice, and maybe you got fleas.
Okay.
Why you so obsessed with me? Boy, I wanna know. Lying that you're sassing me when everybody knows. Oh, ready? Perfect. Oh!
That was hilarious. Thanks, Grace and Johnny. Well, that's a wrap. From our heart to yours, thank you for watching today from the heart.